We got married. We wanted to be married for a little bit, and then think about kids. It took almost 2-3 years before I even said, okay, maybe there's something wrong that we should have checked out. I was told that I have endometriosis and that I had a 5% chance of having children naturally. I feel like when you have that issue, you kind of isolate yourself because you're not supposed to have that issue. The doctor basically said my only option was IVF. You know, once you realize this isn't just going to happen, any little thread, any little bit of hope you can hold on to, you just grab it. It was just the chance to fulfill something that I didn't realize how much I wanted it until I was told I couldn't have it.
And you're told this is the fix. By the end of it, you think, you know, I should have checked off all the boxes. This should work because we've done all the necessary steps.
You go take a test and they call you later and let you know whether or not it works. So the nurse called and she told me it didn't work. The last bit of hope that I had was gone in my mind.
When you get that report and basically your wife is devastated, the first thought in my head is, how do I fix it? And there is no way to fix it.
I had planned on going to Flourish that night. None of my friends knew anything about it, nothing that we were going through, and I'm not very good at pretending everything is okay. So I really considered just not going, but I felt kind of a nudge from God. Here I'd just been crushed, and where else should I be than with other believers? I do remember it just being exactly what I needed in that moment. That was the point that I finally told God, you know, I'm letting go of this. I felt like the burden had lifted off of me, that I'd truly given it to God. I think I was just, you know, kind of praying as I was doing things, and all of a sudden I just kind of hear God say, be still, I've got this. When we were offered the second round, you know, they said that actually the second round of it is more successful than the first. I don't think I even contemplated it too hard because I'd heard what God had said, and I was like, no, I need to just be still. I don't need to keep pursuing this route. For the first time in 3-4 years, it wasn't a struggle. And, you know, nothing in my circumstance had changed. It's just I had put my trust where it should have been the entire time. Anybody who knows me, I love to travel. I like to pick out places I feel like not everybody goes. And I'm like, who do I know has ever been to Quebec? And so I'm like, okay, that sounds like a cool place to go. A few days after our vacation, I decided I wanted to take a pregnancy test. And it was positive. The day I found out that the IVF didn't work was February 9th, 2016. And I went into labor on February 9th, 2017. I just feel like I wouldn't ever take this experience back because I gained so much from it. When all of this began, my goal was to have a baby. That was the end goal, but after all of this, I realized she wasn't the prize. The prize was getting closer to God. Really, what I gained in my relationship with God, I don't think I would have ever gained it any other way. He will take care of you. It may not look like what you had anticipated or what you expected, it'll actually be better than what you could have ever imagined.